Hello my friends, welcome back to Denise Beauty Corner and another video. So today I'm going to do a little bit of a different video. Usually I review bags or I do makeup videos, but today I'm going to talk about my first ever purchase and my most recent purchase from Louis Vuitton. And I'm going to talk a little bit about pro and cons about the bags and how I was thinking then and how I'm thinking now. So let's dig into this video. So my first ever purchase from Louis Vuitton was back in 2015. So I got a really good job and I got my first salary and I went into the mall and I went into Louis Vuitton and I eyeballed a never full bag, and I didn't know anything about luxury bags. I went back to the hotel and I was like, no, I can never buy a bag for that much money. I spoke to my mom and she was more or less forcing me like, you know what, you should treat yourself this bag because you deserve it. So I went back and I bought the bag, and that was my beloved Never Full GM in Damier Ebony, and I do also have it with my initials. This is the only bag that I have my initials in, and I do have a lot of Louis Vuitton bags, but this is the only one. The reason why is I will never ever get rid of this bag because first of all, I use it a lot. I have been using it so much, and it's just my first Louis Vuitton bag. I will never get rid of it. I have a hard time to separate from any of my bags, so this one is going to be even harder. So I bought it in 2015. I have been using it a lot. It's been on all my travels. I used it for a gym bag for like 2 years. And the thing that I like with Damier Ebony is that the leather details can really stand a lot. You can see some, I'm gonna see if I even can get focus. You can see on some places that, can you see like a little bit of the leather here? It's only when you look at it up close you can see that it's a little worn down, but it's so little. From far distance it looks brand new still. I have had no problem with my bag, and I mean, to say that I've not been careful with it sounds so bad, but I have not been thinking like, oh, I need to be so careful with my bag. This has really been my bag that it's been with me everywhere. So it's still in such a good, perfect condition, and I still love it. I will never get rid of it. Nowadays I don't take it out to wear it so much as I used to do. This used to be my go-to bag, and when I go on weekends I do have my keyholes that I didn't have back in the day. So I do not reach for my Never Full as much as I did, but I still love it, and I still will use it, but not every day that I did before. So I will say like a Never Full is a bag that you can never get full. You can fit so much in there, and I love the GM size, but I think I will also get an MM size, but in monogram or in Damier Azur. I will see, depends on which one I have the most of. So I really like this bag. I love it, and the reason why also that I justified myself buying my first Louis Vuitton bag was because the prices is always getting up and up and up. So even if you buy a Louis Vuitton bag and you feel like you're spending a lot of money, if you keep it for a few years and then you can sell it and you can get as much money as you had paid for it. So that is why I can justify myself to buy bags, and that is why I justify everyone else around me to buy bags. But anyway, my latest purchase is the bag that I did a review on here, like my latest Louis Vuitton review, and it is my multi-pochette in the New Wave collection. I do really love the New Wave collection, and as you can see, this is a very small bag. It's white, so it's not convenient. It's not a bag that you can wear like on every day because you cannot fit so much in here. So you can say that my thinking around buying luxury bags has really changed. When I first bought my Never Full, I was really thinking like, I need to buy, if I'm going to spend this much money on a bag, I need to buy something that I can really wear a lot and I can wear to everything. And I didn't want to have a leather bag because it's much more harmful than the canvas. But now I'm not thinking like that. Now I have too many bags, so I can consider myself a collector. And when I bought this one, I just thought it was outstanding, and I can never justify like the price tag on this because it's much more up there in the price, and I cannot wear it as much as I've been wearing my Neverfull. But I still love to have it in my collection, and it's so pretty and beautiful now when summer is gonna come soon, I hope. I've been changing my way of thinking a lot when buying luxury bags. So this is my latest purchase of Louis Vuitton, but I do not only own Louis Vuitton bags, even though I do have most of my bags from Louis Vuitton, but I do also like YSL. I also like Dior. I only have one Dior, and it's the Dior Lady Dior. I do have some other brands that I like, and my latest purchase is my Gucci Velvet bag, but we're not going to talk about that today because today we're going to talk about Louis Vuitton. Yeah, I just wanted to show you like my first and my last purchase from Louis Vuitton, because I find it to be very interesting, like what was the first bag that you went for. Nowadays I don't go for as like, I'm not thinking that the bag needs to be like how I thought when I bought the Neverfull. Now I'm thinking more like, first, is this going to be something that is going away from their collection, because then it will add some value. For example, this bag, so I don't think the new Wave collection is going to be something they have forever and ever. Also, I feel like I'm thinking more like, this is a nice bag, and I'm also hunting for vintage, like the multicolor. I have 2 multicolor bags now, but I do want to buy more multicolors. So I'm thinking a little bit different now than I did when I bought my very first Louis Vuitton bag, but that was also, I think it's more or less exactly 6 years ago now, and counting, because once you go luxury bags, you never go back. I think that is like my thinking. So yeah, I am hooked on them. So I would love to hear your first purchase from Louis Vuitton and your last purchase, and the time span in between, and how you were thinking back then and how you're thinking now. I would love to hear your stories about this. So make them in the comment sections and let me read them and respond to them, because I read and respond to all the comments. So with that being said, my friends, thank you so much for watching today's video. I upload here every Monday, so you have a new video coming from me next week. So make sure to click on the subscribe so you do not miss out on any coming content. And if you're into active wear and fitness, go and check out my Denise Andrea. That is my main channel here on YouTube. I upload there 2 times every week, so make sure to check that one out also. So that being said, my friends, have a wonderful week, and I see you in my next video. Bye!